Thank you, everyone, and welcome back to UiPath Chatting with Chet. Today, we've got a real treat. We've got Bobby, the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer, and today he's going to talk to us about the era of automation first. You've heard us mention it several times. We're going to get the story now. Bobby, tell us, what is the era of automation first?
Yeah, thanks, Chet. It's great to be on your show, on your program. It's part of the debut, I guess, right?
Right.
I'm really excited because what we're seeing happen with RPA is we're seeing a kind of a surge in excitement within enterprises and government agencies and other organizations where they're seeing this ability now to actually really go digital fast, to get outcomes quickly, at a fairly fast payback period. And
so let's clarify that a little bit. So we were looking at the payback on these things in 12 to 18 months a year ago. What's the ROI time on it?
Or even 2 to 3 years in more complex kind of API to API integration. Now, we're seeing 6 to 9 months ROI, including fees from our partners, right?
Sure.
Some of the high quality partners that exist out in the market. And so what we're trying to do now is take the conversation to a higher level. We have board of directors now and C-level executives coming to us and saying, come present to us what's going on here. And we kind of look at this similar to kind of what AWS and Salesforce.com did in SaaS and cloud, where when they first came to the scene, a lot of people were kind of naysayers. They were skeptics. Hey, I'm never putting my data in the cloud and those kind of things. But what happened was executives realized and board of directors that it was actually transformational around agility and transformational around cost structure. And so, the cloud really became the surge, and it became this view of, a cloud first era,
cloud first, I remember hearing that.
Right, and what we're seeing now, though, as we get past kind of the cloud first era, and before that was kind of mobile first and web first, is really automation first is a similar kind of mindset. It's one where the productivity benefits to an organization or to an entire supply chain or value chain is so tremendous that it's transformational, right? From a competitive perspective, from a cost perspective, from a speed perspective. And so we believe, and along with a lot of our partners now, that companies should embrace an automation first mindset.
So that automation first, I mean, is it as literal as it sounds? When you look at a problem, when you look at the transformation, should we look at it and say, what parts of this can we automate first?
Yeah, everything. In fact, this is, we dive into what an automation first mindset is, the first thing is a robot for every person. And when you realize that there should be a robot working on the side of you, me, and everyone else in an organization, you begin to think about every day, wow, what can my robot do for me? What can a robot do here to remove the mundane, repetitive tasks, the work we hate, the work we don't miss, right? And it becomes really universal throughout an entire organization. So then you're thinking, okay, wow, here's a problem we need to solve. Okay, can I use automation here? How do I think automation first in trying to solve that? And so, a robot for every person is a critical tenet. Another is open and free collaboration, that ability to share amongst each other. And then robots are learning skills. These robots are getting smarter in their ability to handle document understanding and conversational understanding and visual understanding, and they're moving from mimicking to augmenting humans. So what's happening here is the robot relationship is not just the initial thrust of going digital and automating, it actually then is the productivity benefits of a robot getting smarter. So this is really an era. It's a long way to say it. It's an era. And I think calling it the automation first era seems to resonate well.
Well, Bobby, we certainly appreciate you coming on, and I'm sure that you'll be back. Keep us posted on how this automation first goes, and thank you for coming to another episode of Chat with Chet.
Thank you.